Gun violence rocked the North Island over the weekend with 4 separate shootings, one of them fatal. The Police Association warns gun crime is an even bigger problem than reported, and frontline officers are growing increasingly concerned about the rising dangers they face. Senior reporter Juliet Speedy has more.
It was in this Featherston supermarket car park in broad daylight. The latest victim of gun crime received a fatal shot on Saturday afternoon. The victim, 23-year-old Dorian Hard. His mother posted a tribute online. "My beauty baby. You were an amazing, intelligent, loving, funny person. I was so proud of you. I only saw the best in you. I was so grateful to be your mother." 2 people have now been charged with murder. That Wairarapa homicide, one of at least 4 incidents involving guns across the North Island over the weekend.
Unfortunately, this doesn't surprise me. I've probably heard of another 3 or 4 events that haven't been reported, and that's the sort of level of gun violence we're seeing in New Zealand, unfortunately.
Gun crime has been on the rise over recent years.
Look, I'm not sure it's getting worse, but it's certainly not getting better immediately. There's a lot of times where criminals are willing to use firearms these days. We've seen it with standover tactics, armed robberies. We've seen houses getting shot at, often the wrong house where they've mistaken the house.
But the Police Association says firearms reforms like the registry and semi-automatic buyback scheme have helped police seize more firearms than ever before and to identify where the guns are coming from.
Police are identifying straw buying, so that is where a legitimate firearms owner buys a firearm, then on-sells it to a criminal, someone who isn't licensed. That is now the most popular way criminals are getting firearms.
New Zealand has undertaken significant reforms to firearms laws since the March 15 terror attack, but now the current coalition is rewriting the Arms Act. Associate Justice Minister Nicole McKee, who's overseeing it, says the firearms registry will be reviewed.
Yeah, look, we've got a review of the firearms registry up and running at the moment, and what we really want to make sure is that we continue to enhance public safety through that review. You know, there's two parts to it. One is, yes, we'll look at the firearms registry and make sure it's working effectively, but more importantly that it's enhancing public safety, and what more could we do to do that. And then the second bit is keep really tough on gangs, in particular, and illegal guns. If
anyone decided to get rid of the firearms registry, I think that would be such a backward step. It's already proven its value in identifying where these firearms are coming from and turning off that supply.
He says frontline officers have better training, but still have major concerns.
They're certainly very wary. If they stop a gang car, they pretty much treat it that there's chances of firearm in that vehicle, because so often that's the case. Many officers choose to wear their ballistic body armour full time.
He says tougher judicial sentences and the right legislative change is crucial to keeping firearms out of criminals' hands.